to Underdog Investing. Today I'd like to talk about Virgin Galactic. Firstly, going through the stock price and some of the volatility that we've seen over the past few days. And then I'd like to go through some of the reasons why we've actually seen this volatility. And then finally, I'd like to talk about what I'm planning to do with my personal position and how I'm thinking about this whole situation. Now, before I jump into the video, I'll be grateful if you can smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for future updates. So let's jump straight into the stock price. So as you can see, we are in the mid-trading day for Friday the 12th of February, and we're at $54.77, which is about 7 to 8% down so far in the trading day. If we have a look at the 5-day chart, however, you can see that we've had a lot of volatility. So just yesterday, we saw the stock price go from $52 all the way to $59, and that's almost a 15% increase. So what's actually caused this massive spike yesterday, followed by a massive tumble today? Let's start with the increase in the stock price yesterday. So we actually had news from the FAA. So Virgin Galactic shares climb as FAA indicates next spaceflight test set for Saturday. So if we have a look here, Virgin Galactic stock climbed as a notice from the FAA indicated that the company's next spaceflight test is on track to launch as early as Saturday. An FAA notice on Thursday said airspace around Virgin Galactic's base of operations at Spaceport America in New Mexico would be restricted for space operations from Saturday 9 a.m. through Sunday 6 p.m. So this piece of news got investors very excited, and that's what caused the 15% spike in the stock price. So what actually caused the decrease in the stock price today then? This actually just came out a few hours ago. So this was a Virgin Galactic Twitter post. So 4 hours ago. Flight test update. We have been progressing through our pre-flight preparations, and during that process we have decided to allow more time for technical checks. We are working to identify the next flight opportunity. So it's a little bit disappointing considering we literally just heard news that we're likely to have a test flight between Saturday and Sunday, and then suddenly they come out and tell us there's some technical issues, it's unlikely that this test flight is going to happen in that time, so they're going to delay it. It is a little bit disappointing, but in terms of how I'm trying to navigate this whole situation, the way I like to stay calm during these situations is I like to think about the further short-term goals as well as the long-term goals. So that helps me to ignore the day-to-day fluctuations that can increase this stock price by 10%, decrease it by 20%, and then increase it by 30%. That's just too much volatility for anyone to handle, even the most seasoned investors. So this is how I look at it. So first of all, I structure it in terms of the future short-term goals. So that is space tourism. And what I see is they need to have a successful test flight to become operational. And the way I see it is I have quite a high conviction that their next test flight is going to be successful. And the reason why that's important is that helps me to ignore everything else. So I personally don't care whether the test flight happens this weekend or next weekend or the weekend after, even next month. That doesn't matter to me. The main thing is the fact that the test flight will likely be successful. So that is what's going to allow them to become operational. So that helps me firstly to ignore the short-term fluctuations. And then when we're talking longer term, the reason why ARK Invest actually invested in Virgin Galactic is because of their potential for hypersonic travel. And they've made this very clear, especially in their 2021 Big Ideas report. They include Virgin Galactic in terms of the hypersonic travels section. So that's the longer term goal. But yeah, so when I frame the structure of thinking around the short and long term goals, that helps me to ignore these day-to-day fluctuations in the stock price. Because otherwise it will be very difficult, and anytime you see some good news you're going to get very excited because the stock's gone up 15%, and then suddenly when you see the bad news and the stock price goes down 10%, you're going to panic and want to sell. So this thinking I just wanted to share with you because it helps me to stay calm and to hold my position. And if we have a look at the 1 month chart, you can see we're actually doing really well. It's still up 106%. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I just wanted to share my thoughts. If you found it enjoyable, I'll be grateful if you can smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for future updates. And I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments section down below. What do you think about this whole delay in the test flight and the short-term fluctuations that we've seen? What are ways in which you use to stay calm during these times? And also, what do you think about the delay in the test flight? Do you think that we are going to see some news and updates soon regarding the next test flight windows? If you found it useful in any way, please do share this video as well. Thank you so much.